public service announcement from this station. Idiots are now assisting with the broadcast.
That's you. That's you. That's not me, buddy. That's you, Uncle Henry. Hey.
Idiots. Well, you made that exclusively for me.
Well, it could be me. Right. I've been known to be called an idiot once in a while. Hey.
Welcome to the show. This is going to be great. International camera. Hello out there.
Hi, everybody. Am I supposed to say something? Because I can't speak anything but Pig Latin. So I can't talk to people in the other countries. But
it's all yours,
hey, Uncle Henry. First of all, big shout out to Uncle Henry. This is Rhonda Shea. This is the WTF radio show. We're going to have a great time today doing all kinds of really fun stuff. But a big shout out first to Uncle Henry for working the board for me since I'm rusty and don't remember how to do it. We won't go there, will we? But Uncle Henry, he's like the fun uncle. He's the fun uncle, not like the uncle that, would want you to sit on his lap at the family reunions. Woo, Henry! Oh, Henry. Oh, it's a candy bar, isn't it?
Yes, you want some candy, little girl?
Anyway, we're going to have a great time. What a day to kick off the WTF show. It's the end of the world. It's actually the end of the world. That's right. Doomsday Prophet, I think his name is David Mead, originally predicted today, September 23rd, would be the end of the world. But he missed it. So I guess we got another year because it's going to be next year. So make the best of it. Keep it tuned to KUHSdenver.com and the WTF radio show. We're going to bring on my friend Dana Aliano, and she's got some great hits. We're going to be talking to her as our featured artist. We're going to have some fake news and all kinds of fun. This is the home of fake news and great music. And the first song we're going to kick off is one of my very favorites, and it's with Dana Aliano, Night Can't Wait. And that's going to be coming up in just a couple of seconds. We're going to have fake news. We're going to have, let's see, what else we're going to have on here today? I forgot.
Anything you want.
Oh, I know. We're just going to have a good time. Oh, Joan Jett, Eric Clapton, Ringo Starr. We've got all kinds of great people. It's been a long time since I've been on the air. I forget how long 2 minutes can actually be.
It's quick.
It's quick. There we go.
Oh, we're done.
No, and before we get started, I'm going to just mention a shout out to my friend Dave, who's with the TP Razors, and they're out building a sweat lodge in Golden. And that's going to be open to the public. It's free, of course, because it's a ceremony with the Lakota people. And if you want to learn more about sweat lodges and those ceremonies, you can go to thetprazors.org and learn about that wonderful organization that's sharing the culture of the Lakota people. And the sweat lodges are really something that's really cool. And we're very fortunate.
I'm not sweating.
Yeah, you are. You kind of smell, actually.
That's why you're like, don't
come near me, please. And anyway, you've been listening. Knows my husband. Do not tell him I'm on the radio. He thinks I'm at the grocery store. Yeah, I keep a bag of groceries in the back of my car. I've kept them there since 1982. And if he gets really ornery, I feed him one of the cans. No, they're real. But if he gets ornery, I take one of the cans out and serve it.
Jesus.
Yeah, you better watch out. You better watch out. But we're just going to kick this whole thing off with some fun fake news. Matter of fact, I'll give you one of our headlines today. Senior citizens. I don't know if you know this or not, but senior citizens.
Well, you look at me every time you say.
I do. I'm looking at you and I'm backing away as I say it. Senior citizens are having sex in record numbers. Workers at nursing homes are having to actually educate residents on safe sex. Many residents are having sex several times a day. Asked how many times a day he had sex, 80-year-old Bob White responded by saying, "That depends."
Well, check it out. He's that same guy that he goes with all the different chicks and they can't remember anything because they have dementia. That's wrong.
Oh, that's
they
wrong. You're just wrong. You are just wrong, Henry. I didn't say it. You said it. You are wrong, man. All right. Well, we're going to come up now, and in a little bit, we're going to have my friend Dana on the phone, and she is awesome. And her song, this is one of my very favorite all-time songs. It just sets the mood for partying perfectly. And here we go.
So, tell me.
There we go. Hello.
You're going to have to pull one off so you can hear me.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to have to pull one off so you can hear me.
Oh, I
So, yeah. This is great stuff that you came out with that fake news. You got Dana coming out. How do you pronounce that name? Dana?
Dana. It's Dana.
Dana.
It's Dana Aliano.
Dana
and I'm going to take my hat off because it's distracting me. And I don't want to be distracted.
So on
But,
the international
yeah.
audience, if you want to check us out, KUHSdenver.com. You can look at the TV widget there. Also on KUHSdenver.com or my personal Facebook page, Henry Archuleta. You can check out this new show. It's great. We got Rhonda Shea in the house.
I'm having a great time already. It's I'm a little rusty, I told.
Oh no, you're doing
Yeah.
just absolutely.
We're having some fun though, and we're going to be. It's just a great time to be here, Henry.
Yeah, it's really fun. You're going to have her on the line.
Actually, I'm going to have her on the line. She's
my gosh.
Yeah, in a little bit. She's fantastic. You are going to just love this woman. She's got some great stories. She's going to share a WTF moment with us, and we're going to hear some more of her music as we go through the hour.
And it's nice, I mean, because if you can hear this music now, we had to turn it down because it's copyrighted material, but we, pulled it up at a different point in time so that the algorithms can catch us on Facebook.
There you go. That's perfect.
Because I don't know if you know about algorithms, they'll shut you off if they catch it.
Yeah. And so so anyway, we're going to have all kinds of fun stuff coming.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, Henry. And I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm hoping that I'm not sure if I want my kids to hear the show, but they might be tuned in. My kids.
Well, it depends, right?
Right, it depends. My kids are they're pretty funny. They're used to me. They actually were in a documentary. My children.
Really?
Yeah. Children of the Corn.
Oh,
seriously.
Children of the Corn.
No, they're grown up now, but they were like 17 before they realized that the smoke alarm wasn't a dinner bell.
Well, I had to go tell my kids to go play on I told them, why don't you go dodge semis on the highway, so that,
Well, you know what? And
they caused a lot of accidents. I came back, it's okay, Dad, but we messed up.
And then the other thing, oh, look at that. She said she's down. I got a little note from Dana. She's sending me messages. I love that girl. Let's see what she's got to say in a minute.
Yeah, about done there.
Yeah, just about. It's coming up. And right after this, it's going to be Joan Jett.
Whoa, we're going to go right into Joan Jett?
Right into Joan Jett.
Joan Jett.
Oops.
You don't have to leave me be. I mean, you don't have to leave me by myself.
I'm not used to having the camera in the studio.
You're making me sad.
Oh, no, Henry, I don't want to make you sad. That's the last thing on earth I want to do.
I'm just kidding.
Well, maybe not, You have to be
Maybe
nice.
not.
You have to be nice, Henry. You know what? My husband and I have been married, just a little bit of my background. We've known each other since we were 15 years old.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we have.
Bless his
Literally.
heart.
I know. And, he used to bench 400, big football player. Now he weighs it.
Oh my God. Oh, that's not right.
That's true.
I'm telling you.
I met him when we were 15, and I didn't think that he was the father. I didn't think he would. I never thought when we were 15 he would be the father of my children. I really,
oh my God.
I mean, I really didn't, and I
Seriously,
still don't think he is. He's not. No. No, we're having a good time here.
Oh my God.
So, Uncle Henry,
Talk to me.
tell me about this station. How'd you?
This station has been around 14 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
And we started it a long time ago. And what happened is when we brought it out, everybody thought we were crazy. They were saying, what is this? Streaming radio TV. What have you been smoking, Henry? So we waited, and we only had like 28 listeners, all over the world.
Well, today we probably have 29 with my
No.
show. Okay.
Yeah. Just in viewership, just on your promo video, you had what, 200, 250?
I don't know.
That was just on a promo video.
I was a little nervous. I was like, I'm not looking.
That was great. You got together with Charlie in here and Dr. K. Oh, that was.
Dr. K, that show's nasty.
Oh yes, look
man.
who's talking.
That show is nasty. It's like a sex show.
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's like, oh my goodness.
Yes. Oh, sure. Listen to this. Hold on, I'll be right back.
I went home and tried all that stuff immediately.
Did it work?
No.
No. See?
No, I'm just kidding.
No, well, we used to have another show with Emily, and it went pretty good, but then the boyfriends got into play there. They came in here and he didn't want her doing it no more.
Oh, well, yeah. That show's a pretty. It's 18 plus, definitely.
Yeah, it's racy, but I mean, there's a lot of shows.
I was a little embarrassed.
I was too. I was so embarrassed. But even in the bathroom, I was embarrassed. I had all the lights off and everything else in there.
Well, it depends on what you must have been doing something wrong.
Oh yeah, wrap me off. Come on, Rhonda. Expose me to the world. Judas Priest. This is crazy. This is awesome.
Yeah, this is great. This it's going to be a lot of fun. But I think that there's some great stuff, and I love, and I'm sorry, but I can't because I'm only stumble on the names anymore. But the man after me is a fantastic hip hop DJ.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
I've
been
heard of him.
around.
He's great.
He's been doing a lot
DJ
of
Raw, right?
raw bass.
Raw bass, yeah. He's
And then
fantastic.
we got the Love Doctor after him, but he's got to learn to play a little bit more love songs.
He's gonna play a little more love songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta help the mood out a little bit.
I just tease him all the time. My goodness. Eric Clapton, where'd you get Lay Down Sally? That's
I
a
love
good
that song. Isn't that a great song?
Oh, Eric Clapton is the bomb.
He could sing the phone book, and I'd like it. I mean, I think he could play his guitar and sing the phone book, and
That's a great idea.
I would just
That's
listen.
a great idea, Come out and start jamming the phone book. Okay, turn it to page 58. Let's go.
Hey,
what are you playing? The phone book. The Yellow Pages from Northeast Denver.
That's right. That's right. Are you from Northeast Denver? I'm from Arvada. Grew up in Arvada.
Well, I used to always go to Arvada because there's a lot of hot chicks over in Arvada when I was running around. Well, you know what to say. Not me. Don't look at me. I wasn't messing around.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I was keeping my legs crossed back then.
Oh, sure. And you talk about Dr. K's show being a little.
But, oh Lord. Hey, speaking of that, I was thinking, it's boring. Sometimes work is really boring.
What do you do?
Well, I'm not going to say because I don't want to just say now it's really boring, and then I tell you where I work and what I do.
You don't work in assisted living home, do you?
No. But it can be boring. And any job can be. And we have a suggestion box, and I really thought that one of the things we could do to spice things up instead of like casual Friday, because everybody does that, I thought we should have Naked Thursday.
That'd be great.
Yeah, Naked Thursday, and nobody borrow your chair anymore. You'd have, it would be awesome.
Oh, jeez.
But they didn't go for it.
It.
They didn't go for it. They were kind of conservative, and they didn't think that was a good thing.
So what'd you do?
Well, we just went back to casual Friday, but they insisted we all wear clothes.
You came without clothes. I got a picture there, Rhonda. Good.
It's not ugly, but at my age, it's an ugly picture.
No, it isn't.
Let me tell you, everything's in the right place, but as soon as it gets free, it isn't.
So you told me something the other day that was so funny. You said you had to adjust your.
Oh yeah, I did.
How did you adjust?
I said, let me reach down to the floor and adjust my bra. But no, actually, that's my job. My plan.
Adjusting your bra.
No, this is my plan.
Oh, I thought your job was
adjusting my bra. My plan is actually to become a reverse stripper, because once you're over 60, nobody wants to see that, and I figured people would pay for me to put it back on. Here we go. Put that on. Oh my God, what is that? Put it back on. Put it back.
That is too funny.
So that's my plan for raising money.
And it'll work.
Yeah, it will.
Why you gotta spit on me?
Let it spit on you. But I'm having a good time.
I am too. This is great.
But anyway, that's the plan. I figure that they can use me when they want to clear the place out.
Jesus. Oh my God. Are you listening to this, everybody? Let's just patch into her real close. Now tell us another one.
Tell us another what? Another story? I can tell you another couple of WTF moments.
Yeah. Oh, I love WTF moments.
And
this is what the show is all about. What the freckles? What the frogs? What the...
We're going to tell you what that stands for in a little bit.
Yeah.
I think I did this on the promo, but I'm going to tell the same story because not everybody saw the promo, and to me this was a pretty big WTF moment. So as I mentioned in the promo, I'm a breast cancer survivor, and when you're going through radiation, you go every day, and your skin gets all bubbly, and it goes away, and you're fine later. But anyway, so I'm going through radiation, and my skin gets all bubbly. And I think we have it.
No, you're fine.
No, we're fine. So anyway, the skin gets bubbly, and I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, oh my God, this is like weird. It's like all burn. And so I see the guy in the hall, and he's got the khaki pants and blue shirt. And I run up to him, and I said, hey, and I rip my gown open because everybody in Denver's seen it once you have that. Anyway, they're all, hey, what do you think that is? And he just backs up like this and says, I don't know, I'm a patient.
You're showing up
Yeah,
patient.
I showed a patient. Yeah, it was great. And that was a definite WTF. He laughed and laughed. He laughed. And the next day I went back and I said, that guy just, he can't stop laughing. And I said, well, if I knew to make him that happy, and I showed him the other one. But that was pretty, you know. I had to take my clothes off so many times and show my chest to so many people. The last time I went in, I told them I wasn't going to do it unless they started giving me dollars.
That would work though, huh?
Yeah, I was like, this is it.
Why do you have so many dollars all stuff? No, I had a what the
Gotta pay
moment.
for that treatment somehow.
I know they charge a lot for that, don't they?
Yeah.
Judas Priest, you can build 10 houses for how much they charge.
But we're gonna play some Beth Hart. I love Beth Hart. I don't know. Are you familiar with it? I just
Not, yeah, I was checking it all out. You know, I
Oh,
was
she's got
looking
great
all
music.
the music
And so
together.
I'm really excited to
It was
play Beth
awesome.
Hart. Of course, Dana. Dana's music is just some of my very favorite. I listen to it over and over and over again. And so I figured since it's my show, I'll play the music I like.
Oh, heck
And
yes.
I know that when we share her music with you, you're going to like it too. And you're going to be able to go on our website. I think it's already up there, but if not, there'll be links so you can download some of that because she's an awesome artist. And then, you know, I'm going to be in a new kind of, I don't know, are you familiar with 50 Shades?
Excuse me, my girlfriend is
Your
calling me.
girlfriend's calling you. It's a good time to bring
KUHS
that up.
Studios, how can I help you?
Is that
Hi,
Dana?
Good. Okay. So, okay, Dana, I'm going to put you on. When do we get her on? On the next break?
Right, coming up after the song.
Okay, I'm going to hook you right in, Dana. Hold on.
You two.
Hey, hey.
Got to go on the road.
She wants us to go on the road.
Oh,
She
no.
just wants to get
She
rid
doesn't
of
know us yet. I was gonna tell you my 50 Shades of Grey story, but I'll wait until after we're chatting with Dana. So
What's that you said?
I said I got a 50 Shades of Grey story. I'm gonna tell you later.
Oh, I bet you do.
I got 50 Shades of Grey
Yeah.
up on my head.
I'm so old. I was gonna say I'm so old. The 50 Shades of Grey, I'd settle for 2. I just like 2 shades. That'd be fine.
I'm so gray, I came back into.
Oh,
What happened? What happened? You didn't faint, did you?
Oh,
please tell me if when we go, are we live?
You've been live.
You've been live, dear. You are on.
Oh, dear Lord in heaven. Well,
He's
I'll
not
tell
going to
you
help
what,
you on this one.
Ava came upstairs and said you guys were hilarious. And do they know they have an open mic?
Yes, we did. I
Yes.
closed them. We have to have an open mic.
We knew we had an open mic. We're bad.
Oh,
We're
you
pl-
crazy
hey, I
kid.
love that
well,
song.
Welcome. Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for coming on and calling us all the way from California. And you know, I love your music. It's absolutely, I think, it's right there. And so I thought maybe you'd share with us a little bit about your CD and how people can get it, and tell us a little about putting the song together. And then I want you to tell us a WTF moment, because I know you've toured all over the world and you've had hits in Europe and all over the place. And I'm pretty sure you're going to have a good
You're
one.
too kind. You're too kind. Oh, well, Uncle Henry, you're going to, just let me tell you, she's hilarious. You guys together are fantastic. Thank you for letting me pull my dog and pony show into Denver and say, please buy any of my albums. But I think we're talking about the Sunnyland album. So thank you very much.
I am talking about that's
And
great.
I don't know. I'm not feeling nearly as funny as you two. I don't have enough caffeine.
Well, you know, looks aren't everything, so we'll be fine.
She gave me a little blue pill. I don't know what it was.
Oh, don't
That's
stand
what I
up.
said.
That's all I have to say.
Don't stand up.
Oh my gosh. The Sunnyland album, I named it after my hometown. I'm from a part of Washington, Illinois that's called Sunnyland. And Devin went through there a few years ago, and I kind of wanted to do a shout out to where I'm from. And that's where the name came from. And then all the songs are just a culmination of things that are tidbits I put together. And it's so funny that you really like the I Can't Wait, because everyone likes that song, and I'm very appreciative. And every time I sing it live, I screw it up. Am I allowed to say screw it up on the air?
You can say anything you want. This is internet
I
radio.
messed it up.
So,
Okay.
well, that's not the only song I love.
That will keep you humble.
But you have some. I Miss You. I Miss You is another one of my absolute favorite songs on that CD. It's incredible.
And she dedicated it
and
to me.
Let Love In. I mean, these are great songs, powerful meanings. They're just perfect. So I'm excited to be playing a few more of them.
Thank you.
So I think you should share with
Gosh.
us your WTF moment. I think you should be the very first one. Get the drum roll, Henry.
Henry, do it.
I was farting.
Oh, my, thanks, Henry.
I'm so sorry. A lot of fiber in that diet, I think. I have two, so I don't know how long you can tolerate me, but I'll start with one that Rhonda doesn't know, if that's okay. And
Oh, boy.
I know, sweetie.
Oh, she's in the background yelling at you. Hey!
Ava just, very professional. Ava just yelled up the stairs, you're on the air. And I said, I know, sweetie. So anyway, no fighting here.
Tell Ava hi.
A long time ago, talk about your gray hair. A long time ago when dinosaurs roamed the earth, I was in high school. It was my senior summer before I went off to WIU.
Yay! Our school.
And,
That's right.
Yeah, the baby. And my mom said, you got to get a job. So me hearing job, I thought, I heard of a couple of dance contests I could get into. And I had a friend who, his name is Jim Fitzpatrick, and we did, a bunch of couple dancing and stuff. So that was my job for the summer. And I was lucky enough to get into this finalist dance contest. So I know you guys are like, oh my God, dance contest. Just think of it as like pop and locking and fun stepping for the young people. And we made it to the finals, and we went into this big dance hall, and it was like hot and sweaty and humid because we're from the Midwest. And we look over, and there's nobody standing by the door. So we go over to the screen door, kind of get some air, and this girl bumps Jim on the shoulder, and she says something to him, and he just kind of smiles. So I go, hey, Jim, what did she say? And he said, she said, your outfits are cute. So I lean around him to tell the girl, thank you. And she goes, you're standing in puke.
Oh, my gosh.
And honest to God, we were at least 2 inches involved.
Oh, my God.
Now we're going to say it. WTF. Wasn't that fantastic? Wasn't that fantastic?
Wasn't that fantastic?
What the frogs?
Where's the fire truck?
And it was like having ice skates on hitting the dance floor because there was no time to go peel that off, so to speak. But yes, so anytime I've ever felt good about myself, I just remind myself of these wonderful little things that happen.
Oh my Lord.
That's it. I got to go. That's it. Thank you, everybody.
No, that's it. You got to stay around.
That's our WTF moment, right?
Yeah. Oh, she's got another one. She's going to share. I don't know. What do we have? About 30 seconds left?
Yes, you got 28 seconds.
I think she can do it. Tell us the other one. Quick.
30 seconds?
Yeah, can you do it?
Oh, dear God. Okay. This happened. I started playing music again, and I went out and played, and people were coming to see me. I was feeling really good about myself, and people were coming up and giving me hugs and stuff, and somebody kissed me on the ear, and I remember it feeling really weird. So the next day, I went to get my hair did like you do, and my stylist goes, what the heck is on your ear? And I'm like, I don't know. We look, and I swear to God, it looks like I have cauliflower ear. So I whipped to the dermatologist. I said, I don't know what's on my ear, but please don't tell me that I have ear herpes. And she's like, I got to tell you, Deanna, you have ear herpes.
Oh, God.
So I had germaphobe. Someone kissed me on the ear.
And you got ear herpes.
Antibiotic for 7 days.
Oh, my
Ear
God.
herpes.
That's,
oh, my gosh.
If you're ever feeling bad about yourself, Denver, the world, wherever you are, just remember your pal D had ear herpes.
well, you know what?
I didn't even get in a fun way.
Yeah, you didn't even get in a good way. You just got it. Oh my God, that's horrible. See, everyone thinks it's glamorous to tour and stand on stage and sing and do all that stuff, but they don't. But they stop. They don't realize there's ear herpes.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. How you feeling now, Uncle Henry, about that blue pill?
Yeah.
Herpes.
I got a different herpes down there.
Okay, I don't want to know that.
After 4 hours, I got to go see Alice.
Oh,
I mean, see Alice. I got to go see Alice.
oh, it's gotta go see Alice. Oh,
Oh,
my
my
dear.
goodness.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
he's
You guys,
bad. He's bad.
WTF.
Yep, it is. It is WTF. And wasn't that fantastic? That's because I'm not going to say the F word on the air. I'm cleaning up my act. I don't drink and I don't smoke. And
As she lies.
I know I don't. I'm
No,
not
I'm just
drinking. I'm
kidding.
not smoking. I'm not saying the F word.
Give me some of that.
Pass that doobie. No, I'm just. No.
There's nothing wrong with the word fun.
That's right. There's no wrong. But I do have my hat. I do have
Yeah.
my cool hat. They can see on the
I
camera.
saw that.
You see that hat? That's and he's got his hat, so he can arrest me. But
Jeez, you two. I am watching you, but I can't hear it.
oh, okay, because you're listening to the radio. But anyway, this is just really fun. So I think we're going to come out and we're going to play some more music. And if you'll stay on the line, we're going to bring you back.
Okay.
Okay, so just
You
hang
put
on the
me
line.
hold,
I'm going to
Uncle
put you
Henry?
on hold.
That's
Uncle Henry's
all
gonna,
right.
Uncle Henry's going to hold you.
It's time for all the news. That's not news. It's fake news. Content provided by Breitbart News, Fox News, CNN, NBC, CBS, ABC, NBC, Wall Street Journal, New York Times.
Oh, what happened? That's all right.
You put one right in there? You put one right in there, right after it?
I can't remember if I read this one, right? I didn't do these. Okay.
So, we're back up here.
There we go. Should we do the fake news there?
Yeah.
All right.
So, why don't we do this? You want to do some fake news?
I would love to do some.
Okay, let's go for it.
Oh,
Fake
they broke
news.
the song.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's go some fake
What happened,
news.
Uncle Henry?
Fake news.
He wants fake news. He
I
didn't just want the
want fake
liner.
news.
Okay,
I-
financially strapped school district announces plans to furlough 100 unnecessary children. Dr. Richard Dick Head, the district superintendent, stated, by cutting back on the number of students, we'll be able to meet our budget restraints without laying off any administrative staff.
This is fake news.
Texas and Florida governors announced today that it will take years for the citizens of their communities to recover from not believing in global warming. President Trump tells truth, but no one believes him. I already did the senior citizens, see?
Yes.
So that's it.
That's okay.
They're building a wall, and Stanley, a wall, in Mexico.
Mhm.
They announced today that they've got the funding to build the wall. They found a way to cut the price in half. They're going to actually use labor from Mexico to build the wall.
Mhm.
And Stanley announced immediately after that in financial news that ladder stock went up 300%. That's it. We're going to back to the music.
And back to the music.
Back to music. This is going out. Can I talk over this? This one's going out to a friend in Geneseo, Illinois. A little bit of BTO for a friend in Illinois.
Man, you're just killing it on this show. You're doing a fabulous job. You feel like it's choppy? People, do you feel like this show is choppy? No.
Oh.
She came out with fake news. She came out with everything. I mean, she's done everything. She even talked about the old people. What do you think of that? We're actually down on this one. We're up here.
There we go. Looks so pretty. You can get to work by 9. Put my hat on, Henry. Could be self-employed.
Okay, FBI stands for Female Body Inspectors, okay? Female Body Inspectors.
It's Denver.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's zoom in on your hat. I want everybody to take a look at this beautiful hat.
You like my hat? This is my Colorado hat.
Do you see that?
There you go, see it?
It's got a marijuana leaf up there on the top of her hat. Right in front of the FBI. I mean, come on. She's got to know better. Don't you think she should know better in front of the FBI?
I'm listening to the music. I'm not even listening to you. Like what? What the hell? You know what? I'll tell you. If we want to tell another WTF story offline, I'll tell you one.
Okay, go ahead.
So
Let's go for it.
I go to the airport. My husband's like, he's crazy, but literally. But anyway, we go to the airport. He's got a business trip. He goes out to the airport, and he parks his car, and he always parks, and he's a creature of habit. I'm not, but he is. Same place all the time, fourth level, whatever. So he goes on a business trip. About 3 days later, I go on a business trip, park my car at the airport, and I go. I come back. He comes back before me, and he goes home, and I come back a day later. So I come back a day later. I can't find my car. I can't find my car anywhere. I mean, I'm looking. I got the police. I got to look at my car. Can't find the car. Don't know where the car is. I call my husband. I said, somebody stole our car. And back then, we didn't have a lot of money or anything, so we had like this Ford Granada. And he's like, oh, give me a break. Who in the heck would steal a Ford Granada? Nobody. Nobody would steal a Ford Granada. Nobody. I said, well, it's gone. Well, it's not gone. You're just being stupid. And he starts in. I said, no. Seriously, you need to come and pick me up. I've been stuck at the airport for an hour. I made a police report. You need to come and get me. If I get to that airport and you find that car, I'm going to kill you. I said, well, I'm telling you, the car is gone. So he drives up, picked me at the airport. About 45 minutes later, I'm waiting. I see him. I walk up and he says, did you find the car? And I go, yes. He goes, Where was it? I said, you're driving it, you moron. He had gotten out and it's just at the wrong level, and I apparently had parked my car at the exact same place but a different level. And he just saw that car and I don't know
my
what,
car.
and he just took it, figuring I must have switched cars or did something. So
you did,
I was like,
Dana.
what? Wasn't that fantastic? True story.
That is a good story. I like that.
Yeah.
You're enjoying Bachman Turner Overdrive,
Yes, you
taking
are.
care of business, and that's what Rhonda Shea is doing right here, taking care of business.
We're having some fun on KUHSdenver.com.
That's right.
And by the way, you can join my Facebook page, which is WTF Radio. And we'll be posting podcasts from the show. We'll be putting up jokes and pictures. And I'm going to encourage you to make this your page. So if you see somebody doing something stupid, take a picture of them. For God's sake, share. To tell us about
And
it.
you can go to the old folks home and take a picture of them
Oh,
having sex.
Now stop that. Stop making fun of that. That's true, though, actually. That's really sad, but it's actually true. The highest growing, and this is not fake news, the highest growing population of people getting AIDS right now are seniors. So
They're having lots of sex.
Well, it never used to happen, but now they have all this medicine and stuff.
And how do you know?
Well,
How does Rhonda know this?
I read it.
Have you been into the? Oh my gosh.
I read it.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
But anyway, no, I'm serious. It's like, it's
I know
a
you're
problem.
serious.
It's a problem.
Look at me in the eye and say you weren't in the old folks home recently.
No.
Without smiling?
Never in the old
You're
folks home.
smiling.
Maybe the elementary. No. But not the old folks home. No, I'm just kidding.
That's
The,
some good stuff.
I'm sorry. You're going to get me going, and then we'll all be sorry. I'll tell you
This
that.
is great.
But no, so anyway, so that was one of the funniest things that ever happened, and we just had switched cars and didn't know it, and I was like, wasn't that fantastic? But you just keep
Jesus.
doubting me, but I honestly, everyone doubts me. All of Denver
I didn't
doubts
doubt
me.
you. No,
All of Denver doubts me when I say I cleaned up my act, I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking.
No, if I tell you
I'm still
that, will
cussing
you
over it.
believe me? I stopped drinking. I stopped smoking.
No one believes us. It's true.
you,
Why do you think I played the No 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 song by Ringo Starr?
no.
No, I can't
I can't.
anymore. I'm tired of waking up on the floor.
Can you hand me the tequila from down
Oh
there?
yeah, here it is. No. Here you go, Henry. No. Serious. I'm serious.
She's serious as a heart attack. She swears on all my dad's graves. She,
Oh, your dad's graves.
she looked at me like, really?
Oh, okay. No, I'm serious as a heart attack. That's what I'm not saying. I am not saying WTF in the traditional way.
Like, what the?
Frog.
What the?
Where's the Frankfurter?
Henry,
Henry, you are a nasty boy. You are a nasty boy. It's gonna be a long time.
She asked for it. She says, just be yourself.
Yeah, I should have said just lie. Just lie, Henry. Please lie. Let's just lie completely. Before cameras, I mean, now we have cameras in the studio. Let's say hi.
Yeah, there never used to
Are there
be
people
this.
from all over looking?
Yeah,
Let's
look
see
at
what
this
they-
going
Philippines.
crazy.
I see somebody from the
Yeah,
Philippines.
let's
see who's
do
up.
a
Let's
shout
see,
out to
let's see who's
everybody.
listening to us right now. We've got somebody in Belgium. We've got a visitor from Brussels, Belgium. From I can't say that name. I can't even read that. I can't see that far away, but I know it's the Philippines. Germany. We say hi to our friends in Germany. Our friends in Sao Paulo, Brazil, Poland.
The Polacks are watching.
I love this. Say hi to our friends in Poland. Say hi to our friends in Nicaragua. That's awesome. Well, we've got people from all around the world. Spain, China. Anybody from Russia? I'm wondering if they know. I was just wondering if they could shed any light on the Russia investigation.
Yeah, do you know?
From Russia? Come if you're from Russia,
Well, you know,
like us on the Facebook
now that
page.
you're saying this, is like Johnny Johnson. He's a BDJ here.
Mhm.
His wife is from Russia,
Uh-huh.
and he was broadcasting live from Russia. And he's a blind individual, but when he was broadcasting live, it was completely dark. And I had all these things in my mind, but I told him, Johnny, I can't see it. It was completely dark, but he's broadcasting live from Russia. And so he also went to a radio station out there and broadcasted his show from over the air as well as over the internet, and sent us the copy so we can re-air it. That was great. So if you see Russia up here, it's real.
Oh, it's real. Russia's real up there. Huh? Okay, we like that.
You're going into another song now.
We're going into Bonnie Raitt, Nobody's Girl. Love that song.
Oh, I love Bonnie Raitt.
I do too.
And so also, We were talking about North Korea. Aren't you friends with that guy?
I am. I know Ping Pong real well. Oh, is that not his name? Ping
No,
Pong?
it's one Hung Lo.
Oh, One Hung Lo. Yeah, he's a good buddy. I actually, people probably don't know this, but in my spare time, I am a nuclear physicist,
Mhm.
and I have to admit that I was a little bit broke, and I needed somebody to pay off my bill from shopping in Cherry Creek, and I showed them how to attach the warhead to the missile. Yeah, which is why they've been blowing up, not making it.
Well, I used to, on my last job, before I said I wouldn't do it, in my last job, I was a Unabomber, but I decided not to go into that field because they said you can only do the job one time.
Oh, jeez.
That's stale as
That's
hell.
bad.
It's stale.
Oh, God. Oh, Henry. But, I've had some bad jobs. Have you ever had any bad jobs?
Never.
You've never had a bad job. What have you done? What's things?
Nothing.
Nothing. That's why you haven't had a bad job. I've had some bad bosses. I've had some bad jobs. I've had, all that stuff. It's like, oh my goodness.
Well, the best one, like if well, I can't say that job, I can't say I even did that job.
It was a bad job. I was so bad I never showed up. I hated it. I've got a good job now. I'm not going to say where it is because I don't want to get fired for being on the radio. But I have a good job now. But anyway, I know that I think we should have people sign on to the Facebook page and write about their bad jobs or their bad bosses, and we should do a WTF moment that's maybe the next show that's dedicated to bad bosses. Yeah.
And what was the worst boss you ever had?
Well, boy, I've had so many.
Well, the one that I'm in currently, I took the ring off, but it's actually bad boss. Oh, you can't just word it that. I'm done.
I've had so many bad jobs I can't even tell you. But I think probably one of the worst bosses I had was a man who was like a little tyrant. He was about 4'11".
He's not from North Korea, is he?
He was definitely of that persuasion, not from there, but of that persuasion. And it was just tough, And it's always hard when you have that because you don't quit jobs, you quit bosses, right?
That's right.
If you got a good one, you can put up with a whole lot.
Are we getting Dana back on?
I think Dana should be back on.
You think she should?
I think we should get her on right after this song. I'd like to get her back up on the air. It would be wonderful if we could bring her back up.
Oh, sure.
Maybe she's got some bad boss stories. I know she's got a song about a bad boss. She wrote one. No, she did. She wrote one.
This WTF moment is just absolutely great. I mean, we've heard some really good stuff, and you get to hear what Rhonda has to say about these WTF moments. The name of the show, WTF, here on KUHSdenver.com. Man, we're just so happy to have Rhonda in the studio with KUHS, all part of it. And don't forget, tonight, we're going to have indoor soccer coming live. It's going to be broadcast on Channel 9, actually. Sylvia Tzuri will be there. So let's go right back on.
With our friend.
Yes.
Our friend, Dana.
Wow.
Hey, Dana. We want to bring you back on.
You don't need me.
We need you. We love you.
God.
We love you.
I am enjoying this. What do you mean bad bosses? They've all been a dream.
What I want to do is they've all been a dream. Don't you have a song? What's one of those songs is about a boss, isn't it? Is about a boss on your.
I have one called Not Nice.
Yeah.
That kind of sums it up.
Yep.
And let's see, that's and Think.
Yeah.
That's always a happy number.
Gee, you must have been.
Going on there?
You've got a few that are pretty.
Well, she's been handing me tequila all night long.
I have not.
And then she's
To
handed
kill
me,
you. To kill you.
Jealous of you guys.
And then she handed me a joint that was about a foot long. Come on, Rhonda, what are you doing? We weren't supposed to do this.
I told you, I do not drink. I do not do. I gave it up. Nobody believes me in Denver. All I have to do is look at people and say, guess what? I don't drink or smoke, and they all just die. But it's. No, I'm just kidding. But
no, she's not.
I don't drink or smoke, right, Rhonda? And then
I know you don't.
Turn to Ava and go, how in the world do you survive that? When she's sober, and I don't know. I think I'm the reason she has gray hair, but I've totally thrown the rhythm off of the show because gray hair like Uncle Henry, boom.
He's got sexy gray hair, doesn't he?
This is not gray hair.
He's
This
got
is
sexy hair.
chrome hair, not gray. It's chrome.
He's one of those beautiful Hispanic males, aren't? I mean, they're just gorgeous.
Keep that going.
Very
Give me the tequila back.
I want to be there. How long will it take me to get there?
To Denver? Oh, from where you at? San Francisco? No. Where are you at, San Diego? Where are you coming from?
Close.
Close. Out in that area?
We say it that way too. San Francisco.
I don't
San
know. San Francisco.
Here's the way it's pronounced. San Francisco.
Ooh, look at that sexy voice. Say something else.
San Francisco.
Now you're
Say something in Spanish sexy.
Te quiero con todo mi corazón, mi hija de carnicera.
That's just beautiful.
Yo también.
Quit touching me there, Rhonda.
Thanks.
Jesus,
I have no idea what
we're
he's saying.
live.
I'm like, that's
We're live.
Now they have cameras in the studio.
Into the middle of this thing. Stop it right now.
You know, it's this international live camera that's the problem because you know you used to
Juan
be able,
Conglo is watching.
you used to be able to fake it, like you could talk and you could pretend you were some sexy person, or you were like 10, but you're or, you know. Now they know how old you are and all that stuff, and because they can see, so it's no good. No
And
good.
that's
You
the
can't
thing,
make
there's
out in
two-
the studio. You can't do anything like you used to.
I could show you how to make that.
But
I'm gonna have to say, where's the food on that one? I'm out.
yeah, I get that.
A little bit too much.
A little bit too much on that. Yeah, so now it's, you know, nothing's private. You have to be careful. You have to be smart when you're sitting here. But we're trying to be good. Everyone's got a camera and they like to show it. And if they do, they should put it on my WTF
Moments.
show Facebook page. That's where it belongs.
Well, you know, is there now? I don't know if I heard exactly if Uncle Henry had a bad boss story.
I didn't ever work.
He didn't work.
No, you're always the El Jefe.
Yes.
Yes, he's a Jefe. That's right.
I see now. The pot thickens. Did I tell you you look very, very good today, and you're very charming as well.
Oh, keep that going.
Yeah, everybody, he just, you know,
Keep
we have
that
to say
going.
that to him about 5 times a day in order to keep, you know, working on the radio.
I know.
It's like, okay, here comes Henry. Whose turn is it to tell him he's gorgeous? Sylvie, it's up to you.
So that's you. Hijo, te
So
quiero.
I got a text while you were busting out your new show, and they said, I want to hear a WTF moment from WIU, and I'm like,
Oh boy.
those years are a blur to me. Do you have one?
Well, you know, I have like almost complete memory lapse of WIU.
Sure, you guys do. Let's
you know,
talk about
and-
the drown night over at the club you guys used to go to and drink all those, you know, pitchers of beer and then
I-
stagger out of the place. Remember?
Yeah, the what was it, 10-cent buckets of beer or whatever they were.
See?
What you're talking about,
But-
Henry, I went there for scholastic reasons.
Me
Oh,
too.
listen
Me
to
too.
that.
I
Me-
was
yeah.
I studied a
I was
lot.
very scholastic.
Remember we went to the study hall.
And
That
I was
the
a
name of the bar.
cheerleader there too.
And we went to the bar called the
See?
study hall. And there was a ball called the library. So when your parents would call you because you didn't have cell phones, they said, "What have you been doing?" We've been to the library. But I have one WTF moment that I think I can remember. It's very foggy. There was several of our sorority sisters. You don't know them because they were a little bit older than you, and we were driving down the road and.
Thank you.
Yeah, and so I'm driving down the road with my good friends, and we're going down the road, and I don't know, they might be listening. So Lingner, Balls, and those folks, and so Ling and Balls and Pat and a bunch of them were driving down the road, and Stud, and everybody had nicknames, and we're going down the road, and for some reason we decided at that time streaking was kind of popular, that we would get out, my friend and I, it might have been Columbia, I can't remember, but we would get out of the car and that we were in, and we were supposed to run around because we were pledges, and we were going to run around, you know, naked and run around the other car in front of us and then jump back in. You know, we're out in the middle of a farm road going out to Bushnell Beach or something, you know. So we get out of the car and we immediately, you know, run around, and then they left us. They just drove off. And so we're like, oh shit. You know, so then a truck starts coming by. So we're like laying in this ditch trying to, like, you know, we're getting sticks in our hoo-has, and we're trying to stay out of sight. We're laying in a ditch, and then they'd come back and they're laughing madly, and then I don't know who did it, but it'd be like they'd throw out like your bra, and then they drive off again, and they throw out. You know? So that was a pretty good. The moment we both realized we had been duped, we looked at each other and went, oh, they left us.
Dude, it's crazy.
That was a good WTF moment. Yeah, no pictures. Thank God, no pictures back then. Nope.
Isn't that a good thing? That's why we didn't get in so much trouble, because there was no cell phones, there was no video cameras.
Yeah, they couldn't record it. Thank God. Thank God, the stupid things we did.
But you know, I did get a call from some gal, said she has a picture on me, and she wants money.
What?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
he's getting
then-
blackmailed.
Yeah.
That's not a WTF. That's extortion.
Yes, and then the other one was, two of them showed up saying, "This is your child. I go, but I'm sterile.
Yeah, here you go. We got somebody came up to me and said, "This is." I had a guy show up at the doorstep with a baby, and he told me it was mine.
Oh my God! You sure it was a guy?
Yeah. Showed up. He said, "Here, this is your child." I'm like, "What? I don't remember that night." No.
Whoa, and it was fun. Wait.
Yeah, that's never happened to you.
Wait a doggone minute.
Every once in a while, it works out for me. So somebody just texted me again, one of our sisters, Robin, that said she went to our school to drink. Do you have any idea what she means, Rhonda?
She said what?
Oh, she's
She
exposing
said
me.
she went to WIU to drink. I don't understand that.
Oh, I don't either. Yeah, it was. Well,
Yeah.
it was dry.
Oh yeah, it's really dry. Huh?
No, I'll tell you what. That was those were
Rhonda's
great
nervous
times.
now.
Yeah, I'm nervous. I don't talk too much about those. I don't remember those years.
Yeah,
a few things I remember.
it's a case of Alzheimer's.
Yeah, parts are
Half
parts.
the time you remember,
Yeah.
the half the time you don't
Yep.
remember.
But all I remember, it was all a big blur. Just the most fun I ever had in my life with the years that I spent at the years. And I did do a victory lap. I went 5 years, not 4. So the years that I spent, I did a victory lap. I'm staying. I don't want to get out there. This was fun. So if there's anybody listening that's going to college, if you
That's
can,
real.
do the victory lap, because you want to put off going to the work world as long as you can. My youngest daughter's doing a great job of that. She's going to be, she's doing a good job. She's following in my footsteps, taking her time. But I have 2 daughters, and they're actually wonderful girls. I'm really blessed to have them as children. They
Sweet kids.
they are sweet, and I feel bad because at our house we used to have to pray after we ate.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
it's like they come everybody comes home for dinner and they.
I would be.
Good.
I'm sorry. I'm getting like on a delay. I'm sure I'm really messing up the show. Hey,
No.
welcome to your first show.
Yeah.
I will say the one thing I will always remember is Kitty's Wahoo's yell, and I will never forget it. Every time I get revved up to go out. And the first night we actually had dinner in the sorority house, and there were no dignitaries there, and it was kind of like you were saying, you pray after your meal. And I remember thinking, are they going to pass the bowl to me? Is any food going to make it my way? And Kitty said, hey, because everybody calls you by your last name. Hey, Aliano, if you're waiting for somebody to pass you a bowl, you're going to starve. That summed it up for me. I'm like, this is the house for me. I plugged the right house. I love these girls. They call it as they see it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make sense to anybody else. But to you DZs out there, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Those were great times. Those were good times, and I'm surprised that we all came out of it okay.
I don't think we did.
Come on,
I don't think we did at all.
we bored Uncle Henry to death. He's like,
Oh no!
We
I
bored
was
the
just,
entire audience to death. Everybody who
oh
didn't
no!
go to
When I was just
WIU.
thinking back when I went to school and I was in the sorority house all the time.
Oh, you are.
It was like the fox watching the hen house.
There you go. One time the guys across the street cut a duck head off and they stuck it in our coffee pot in the morning. We cooked coffee and it was like, oh, that's weird. And we opened it up, there's a dead duck head in it.
Oh,
So that was fun.
geez.
So they're
Well, here they want you to have quackers and milk.
yeah, that's what.
Jesus.
Oh, bad. That's bad.
That was a fucked up duck.
That's just bad.
One duck? I mean, come on. That's what the duck.
What song is up there? Are we going to get back to some music? Because
Yes.
it's too much
There's
talk.
Dana.
And Dana. You got to say it right.
Dana.
Dana. Let Love In. Let's play that. I love that song. Let's get back to music.
Yes, you're doing such a great job here on your show. I love what you're doing.
Do you? It just
Yeah.
feels too much talking, too much.
Well, there was, but everybody's still listening. They're watching you.
I keep forgetting I'm on the camera. That's too
You got 2 cameras
Oh,
going.
is it? Oh.
You're still okay?
Oh, wait. I'm ready for my close-up.
Hello there.
Hi there.
Young lady.
How are
Yeah,
you?
we're still
Robert
live,
Lopez.
remember?
Robert, nice to
Mr.
meet you.
Lopez, we're still. You want to get on with us or what?
Come on,
Well,
Robert.
slide in over here.
Join in.
So sorry, I was just saying hello
Slide
to
in
the
over
family.
here.
Okay.
Hey there, Robert.
All right. Well,
Coming up next, we got Robert Robbins. Robert.
Hello.
Raw bass.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to come on early.
So he's great. Now
She's,
she's been meeting everybody. Dr. K, she met Charlie. Now she's meeting
welcome to
DJ
the
Robbins.
family. I was listening to you on the way I come away from Kansas,
Wow.
Yeah, so it was kind of a long drive, cancer not much. There's either ditch weed on the left side or
Yeah.
nothing on the right side. But anyway, you sounded really good. I'm enjoying it. Really happy.
So what you're doing, you're experiencing right now. These two are just getting chummy, and I'm not sure why.
So.
Because he's better looking than you. That's why.
Wow, somebody said I'm better looking than El Jefe.
Yeah,
And we have this on video?
It's on video.
I'll do this. All right. Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I invite you
and
to
to the
stay.
family. So.
And you make sure to stick around. DJ Rob is going to come up
Yep,
with a
DJ
big
Rob Bass.
hip hop show.
He's
coming
got
up following. So,
Some
hey, you
great
wait
hip hop, some great hip hop with him.
So, talk to me, Rhonda. I mean,
Yes.
you're not telling the people what you think of all this.
Well, I'm trying to get used to it.
I told her, I said, it's going to be hard when you multicast. There's two
Well,
cameras.
it's a little
Two.
different. There's 2 cameras.
And audio.
And you have to just keep blabbing. And it's like, I forgot, that's kind of hard sometimes. It'd be interesting.
Blabbing.
Keep blabbing and blabbing. So, you know what? I'm going to blab about something important. How about that?
That's good. Go
I
ahead.
want to talk about a thing called Camp Wapi Yapi. No, don't laugh at it. You're going to be feeling bad if I tell you what it is. Camp Wapi Yapi is a camp that's for kids who have cancer. And so what happens is there's fundraising that takes place all year long so that these kids get the best week of their life. And they're able to go to camp and their siblings go with them. And they get to be just like a regular kid. And some volunteers from Children's Hospital, doctors and nurses, and people are there to help the kids really get to experience the Colorado outdoors and just to be a chance to be with other kids and be regular kids and not think about cancer and not think about all the things that they have to think about and enjoy their siblings, and their parents get a respite. I mean, they really hardly ever get time away from the kids. So it's a great organization, and I'm real proud to be a part of it. And so I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody from Camp Wapi Yapi. And if you're interested in learning more about Camp Wapi Yapi, you can do that by going on to their website, which is just wapiyapi.com.
That's really nice to hear that. Like she said, you're not going to laugh. So I did not feel bad now.
Yeah, don't you feel bad?
You want to go.
Like, don't laugh. You're going to feel bad.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
You were looking for that.
Camp Wapi Yapi is laughter. That's what it is. It's just fun. And I mean, you go there, you can't help but laugh. The kids are having a great time. It's truly the people that are there are angels. And so I just want to give them a big shout out to everybody who's volunteered there. And
I tell you what, Rhonda, why don't we say goodbye to all the people on live Facebook and also live on our live international stream.
Sure.
We're going to say goodbye for now. I hope you enjoyed the start of this new show.
A little bit better. It's a little rocky.
No, it's not. She's great. It's incredible what kind of stuff. I mean, she had a beautiful person on, Dana Aliano.
That's right, Dana Aliano. And you can check out her music. We're going to have links to it. And we're going to be, actually, I'm going to give away some of her CDs. So I'll do that next time, but we're going to do that.
Right, we're going to go into War, the Cisco Kid, and we're probably going to have to say goodbye on the cameras right now, but you can listen to the audio. We're closing out at 3:55, and we're only 2 minutes away because DJ Raw Bass is in the house ready to throw down for you. So for now, we'll see you later.
One more thing, remember to rescue a pet. There's been a lot of pets that are displaced from the
And then she looks at me.
Rescue a pet. A big old bulldog like Henry.
See y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Cameras off?
Nope.